Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've put up a video from my garage, my home of broken BMWs, but I thought I'd better rectify that, and I thought I'd just share with you what I've been doing lately. I've just picked this up. It's a neighbour's car. It's a March 01 build 728i. And it cost me almost nothing. In fact, he basically said just take it away for the very few dollars I paid for it. I'm talking few dollars. So it's a 728i, ex-Singapore, came to New Zealand in 2005. So it's been here the majority of its life. It's had one New Zealand owner. And they have sort of basically used it, you could say. I'll walk you around it shortly, but just some options. Being ex-Singapore and a late build, I guess it's got some nice options on it. One being the 18-inch staggered wheels. It's got double glazing. It's got full DSP sound. It's got a sunroof delete, which is good. It's got side lateral blinds, and basically it's just a good car. It's got good bones. It's got its issues, mainly cosmetic. The clear coat is basically gone on the car, and there's work to do there. I'm planning on giving it a full repaint. So I have done a little bit of work to date. It's mainly been cleaning. The carpets were filthy. Everything was filthy. These seats, front seats, still need a lot of work, but they were a lot worse than what you see there now. It's actually come up quite well. I polished the instrument cluster cover. It had some sort of I'm not even going to guess what was on it, but it's polished off good. I've replaced the board monitor screen. I've replaced the little switches panel at the bottom of the console. Factory sports steering wheel, forgot to mention before. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of cleaning. Replaced that speaker, it was blown. I fixed this rear lateral blind. And I've got a spare too that I've also fixed. They break, it's very common. That's the back. I have got a leather colorant kit just arrived, so I'm going to be removing the seats and repainting them, recoloring them. I hope that goes well. Up the back, it's got the usual material coming away from the C pillars, and the B pillar clips are broken, things like that. All has to be done. The subwoofers themselves are okay. There's one which had some cracking, which I've just put some PVA glue on, and there's a receipt for 2 new subwoofers at some point in its life, well, about 2016 actually. So yeah, hopefully that's going to work okay. These trims were basically off the car. They attempted to be reattached in a not so flash way. Just buy the original clips and do it properly. So I've already done, as I said, a lot of work to it. I have actually replaced the tail lights with a good set of spares I had, because one was cracked. These tail lights are actually in better condition than my 740 ones, which I think there might be a swap going on there. There's a bit of a dent above this tail light I'm working on. I've also just removed all the lower door trims. Very common for the door bottoms to rust, so I'm just treating all that at the moment. I've replaced some of these side mouldings, but I will be probably repainting all of those, perhaps trying to find a better one here. It's a bit manky. I've replaced the side indicators. I've actually also replaced the headlights. Found those on a local trading site for not much money. That was a score. So the original ones, these are halogen lights, not xenons. The original ones, the low beam inner cover was burnt, had some brown, yeah, the plastic had burnt, and there's nothing I could do about that. So luckily I scored some more lights, so they've gone in. I've also bought another bumper. This one has been monkeyed with big time. There was an insurance claim on it, and the bumper has left the car at one point in its life, so I've got actually another one to go on. That fog light is intermittent and it's glued in, so I've got replacement fog lights that came with a replacement bumper. The wheels, as you can see, need a full refinish. The brake rotors are all worn. Now, these have got the 4-pot Brembos on it, these models, for some strange reason. So I've got new brake rotors all around. Some I got off Trade Me. I got some genuine front rotors, brand new, unused, for not much money, so that's good. And then I've got some rear rotors off a mate, so they're all ready to go on. Playing around with the radio, as usual. The BM24 radio module, which is that critter there that sits right behind here, is failing. It's intermittent, so I've got another one on the way from Europe. Hopefully it's all good. They said it's good, so once that's arrived I can put all this back in. I've replaced the CD changer because the old one just wasn't working. It's the DSP amplifier. I may change the CD changer out for a Bluetooth module instead. Seems to be the way to go. But yeah, and giving everything a clean as I go, it goes without saying. The battery's a reasonably big sucker. It looks to be in, it's an 08. It could be 2008. That doesn't sound right. I may have that wrong, but seems to be working okay. So yeah, paint's going to be the big thing. A few rust repairs going on down here. When I repaint the car, it's got a two-tone black. I'm going to repaint it all in the body colour instead of this black. The wheel arch liners are all completely gone. What I'm doing, I'm buying some more new ones that are going to go in the 740, and the 740 ones are going to come into here, just so as I don't over-capitalise too much on this one. The resident spider, he's going to have to go at some point. Parts are incoming. I've used Spiritto this time, and it took about 5 days to ship from Estonia to New Zealand, so I can't grizzle about that. Some parts from FCP as well, some I had in stock, but just all bits and pieces that I'm going to throw at it. Engine bay, it's not too bad. Again, I've tidied this up a lot. It has got oil leaks, power steering hose leaks, probably oil filter housings and gasket. I think the sump's leaking, the CCV system's leaking, which I'm going to replace along with all its hoses. This intake boot has got a big split right around there, which I've temporarily taped up, but I've got a new one here now, and that bit was broken. So massive vacuum leak. It's amazing how well these engines and engine computers compensate for that kind of carry on. The heater valve has failed, so I've got another one to go in. Oh, we've got SED shocks on these things, on this car. This wiring loom was all frayed and was probably shorting out badly. which renders the whole EDC system to default to a hard setting. So I've tried to fix that. I'm not really sure if the SEDC is working or not at this stage, but no doubt with 228,000 kilometers on the clock, the shocks are probably knackered. But it still handles all right, still drives all right. So I'm still thinking about what to do with that. It's extremely prohibitive to replace these with genuine SED shocks. It's just nuts. It will cost about 4 times what the car's worth to do. So yeah, I've got gaskets and hoses and belts. Looks like I might have a slight valve cover leak there. Some Muppets removed this in a very agricultural way, so the fan shroud's broken. Trying to find another one, but I believe they are specific to a 7 series. So that would be interesting. So yeah, a lot to do. I'm probably going to have it 1 to 2 years before I let it go. Obviously you can't keep it. But that's the 728. It's a good little project. It's exactly what I like to get into. Saving something. I'm trying not to lose money on this thing. Wish me luck. But you've got to keep these old things on the road, don't we? So that's all for now. Thank you.